Hi friends, welcome back. This is Lavanya and you're watching Techie Talk. So today in our channel we are going to see if you're having a career gap, what are the technologies you have to learn to restart your career? Or you can say, how do you start your IT career after you have a gap? So, I will be focusing on giving you some key points and also some insights on what technologies and what you should learn when you have a career gap and planning to restart your career. So before that, if you're watching my channel for the first time, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell icon. Also give a thumbs up to this video for further reach. So now let's get into the actual video. Many of the candidates used to ask me, I do have around 3 years of career gap, 4 years of career gap, and also there are few people used to ask, they have around 7 years plus career gap. So they wanted to restart their IT career. So how do I start? They don't have any starting point or insight how to start their career after having a break. So I am making this video to help for all the people who are having such questions. I mean, they do not have any path or roadmap how to restart their career and they are stuck without proper guidance. So here I will be giving you in detail and very helpful guidance where if you follow seriously, you will be able to land up in a job though you have a career gap. So I assure you, if you follow these steps, in another 3 to 4 months, you will be able to get a job so easily. So if you're having a career gap of 1 to 3 years, then what you can do is, as a first step, choose any programming language to enhance your skill. So you cannot enter into IT back with your previous knowledge because IT market keeps on upgrading and changing. So if you have 1 to 3 years career gap, the technologies which were used 3 years back, now if you try with the same skills, it would be outdated and there won't be much calls to you. So the best option is first try to reskill your knowledge. That is, you have to upgrade your skills as per current technology. Either you have to choose which is most demanded in the market or evergreen skills. This way your resume will be outstanding though you have career gap in your resume. So why I am suggesting for a programming language is, once you upgrade with any programming language, you will gain ability of problem solving skills, analytical thinking, and also deriving a solution to a given problem. So this way, whenever you attend an interview, if you are given with some problems, already you have upgraded your skill based on the technology. If they post you any questions, you will be able to answer them, and also any problem solving questions, if they shoot you, you will be able to derive the solution. So this way you will be able to land up to a job very easily. So here there is another advantage, that is, if your background was a non-IT and now you are trying to restart your career, if you learn a programming skill, then there is high chances to get a job in programming side. So this is a good chance for those who have non-IT background can switch into IT background very easily. So second thing is, if you have an career gap around 3 to 6 years, then what you can do is, you can choose based on your interest. Either you can switch your career in the programming side by upgrading your skills, or you can go to database side. Already you have an experience with programming side like PHP or Java or .NET, and you don't want to sail your path in the same career, you wanted to switch, then you can choose database side or administrative side. You can choose any one of this path. It completely depends on your interest. But here as well, you have to upgrade your skill because you have a career gap. If you wanted to continue with the same programming side, then you can choose any one of the latest technology like Python or Hadoop. Any one of the technology, you can upgrade your skill and move on. Else you wanted to go to database side, then you can enhance your skill on NoSQL or kinds of the MySQL concepts itself. Else you wanted to go to administrative side, then you can choose Azure administrative, Salesforce administrative, server administration, Linux administration, network administration. So you can choose any one of the administrative side. So there are a lot of jobs available without programming as well. So you can choose your path accordingly. So it totally depends upon your interest and also on your qualification which you have pursued. Basically, to re-enter to IT, you need to upgrade because you have a gap. You have to fill that gap with a proper skills. So hard work is must, and you have to upgrade your skill and also upgrade your knowledge as per current IT standards. You should have some good problem solving abilities and also derive good solutions for the given problem. So what you can do is you have to choose a path, and on that path you have to practice well, hard work for 1 or 2 months. You get in-depth knowledge of that concept and also understand with few examples how do we approach a solution for this problem. So these way your thinking ability should also be grown up. So in interviews, definitely you will be shooted with some problem solving questions. So it's not only for people who are trying to rejoin the IT industry after career gap, it is also for the people who are trying for switching job. They'll also get some problem solving questions for sure. So the people who don't have career gap, it is easy for them to answer. But people who are having career gap, they would have lost the touch of the problem solving ability. So that's the reason I am focusing on this point to upgrade and also learn the problem solving ability. Next, third one I would say is, if you're having more than 7 years of career gap, then I would recommend you to not choose any programming language. Even if you are a computer science graduate also, I recommend you to not to choose any programming language. Though even after your education gap or a career gap you have, if you have more than 7 years of gap, then don't choose any programming language, because to learn a new programming language after very long gap, it is very difficult. It will be very challenging for you, and you might not get much information just by learning. Only by real time you will gain more knowledge. So that's the reason, if you have 7 years gap or 7 years career or educational gap, don't choose any programming language. But it is not impossible. It is possible, but you have to put some 200 to 300% effort. Instead of that, I will tell you some other solutions for you who are having 7 years plus career gap. So you have a career gap around 7 plus years of experience. The best suitable job roles are, you can choose business analyst or business intelligence or administrative side or non-programming side like SAP, PO, PI. These are few job roles where you need not have any programming knowledge. And also you can choose going for Scrum Master role or Product Owner role, where you need to gain some certification knowledge, where you need not have any programming skills. It's all based on the product, and based on the product the work is related to. Even you can choose for tech support related career, IT career also. Why I am saying this is, main focus is to restart your career. Once you restart, post that, once you gain around 1 year or 1.5 year experience, it's very easy for you to switch the roles. That is, you can upgrade yourself to any of the skill, and you can switch your job within the organization, or you can try outside the organization. So our main focus is first getting a job having career gap. So once we click on this position, getting a job, then future switches will be a easy task for us. So straight away at the initial point, we should not focus for position or for salary. We should only focus for getting into the IT industry. Post getting a job, then we can upgrade our skills and also switch our roles accordingly as per our desire and wishes. So guys, these are the few suggestions which I wanted to give for to the people who are having career gap and trying to re-enter into the IT industry. So I have covered in this video based on the experience gap wise. Like first is 1 to 3, then 3 to 6, then post is 7+ years, whoever having career gap. So I think this video will be helpful for you and you have got some insights how to restart your career. So if you want any other suggestions or some other data, please comment in the comment section. So I hope you have learned something by watching this video. If you have liked it, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and support our channel for future growth. Meet you in next video. Until then, bye.